This is a Bro Soup podcast.
Made with real bros.
You're listening to Not So Super Dungeon Bros.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Not So Super Dungeon Bros. I am your Dungeon Dud Master, Max, and as always are with me, the Dungeon Duds. Say hello, Dungeon Duds.
Hello, Dungeon Duds!
We're so original. We have RJay.
Hello, Dungeon Duds!
That was almost perfect to the previous. Jake.
Hello. Dungeon Duds!
And Derek.
Oh, ouch. The cringe. It hurts.
It's almost a tradition for us to be missing at least one person.
Yeah.
Of course, this time it is Jaxon. Actually, it's not really a surprise.
Don't say hi, Jaxon.
Hi, Jaxon! I couldn't do it, I was laughing.
Derek, we missed you severely in our last episode, but now that you're back,
I'm here.
would you like a recap so you know what's going
I
on?
would love a recap.
Or would you like a
Beautiful.
question first?
Or would you like a question?
Can you put the question in the recap?
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting. Sure.
All right. Interesting. I
I'll
want to
just
hear this.
jump in whenever I feel it necessary.
That
Okay.
seems fair, I guess. Okay. Last we left off, the Dungeon Duds were heading towards the portal of the Feywild. Once entering the portal, that's not the right grammar. I typed weird words. Now entering the portal with a pair of boat coins, the party found themselves in a strange new loading screen. With this new loading screen came a few changes. Billy slowly became code once again, and Derek froze in place. After a moment, the code that once made up Billy turned into two portals, one on either side of the exit portal you were meant to take out of the loading area. You all decided to split up and take a different portal, in a move I somehow did not anticipate, even though it's the exact type of thing you numbnuts would do. Jaxon found himself in the holiday specials entering Christmastown, Jake in Season 2 in the middle of a god trial looking like Kriggy, and RJ in the Feywild as he was meant to be. RJ ran into some mushroom people and befriended them, Jake completed his trial, and Jaxon, that, once again, me typing words,
Jack, that's good. And Jack.
and
I mean, he is a
Jaxon
Jackson, so...
started a fight with Santa. We now find ourselves entering the Feywild with Derek, not but a few steps behind Jake, both on the lookout for RJ and the main quest they came here to complete. So my question for you, Derek, is, what would you like to do?
Hold on. I have a question for him.
Okay.
Actually, for everyone.
Okay.
Favorite experience that involved a boat?
The one we're on currently in the game.
Wow, you're
not on a
had
boat.
A lot of great experience in boats, apparently.
My best experience on a boat is when my mom was pulling me behind the boat on a tube and she broke my arm in 4 spots.
Ow. Why
cool.
was that your favorite?
That's awesome.
It's the most memorable.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
I'll give you that.
It's his favorite because he can't think of any other one because it comes up so much.
Because all my other good ones are, I wasn't on the boat. I was scuba diving under it.
Well, that's fair. It involves a boat.
No, but you said on a boat.
No, I said involving a boat.
Nope, you didn't.
Will the court reporter please read back what was said?
Yes,
Craig.
I will read it right now.
Is it a stenographer? Is that the word?
Yes.
Mine would be when I was, I think I was 16.
You blew a gypsy on a boat.
I blew a gypsy on a boat. No.
Oh my god.
We canoed down the Colorado River 60 miles from Blythe to Yuma.
Oh, cool.
It was super cool.
You canoed in a boat?
Yeah. A
Or in a
canoe is a
canoe.
boat. A canoe is a boat. RJ.
I know.
Sure. Uh,
A canoe's a canoe.
So the reason I know, RJ, that I said involving a boat and not on a boat is because my experience that I was going to share is a scuba diving experience. It's when we did the sea
Was-
tiger, and actually,
I knew it.
Stan
So
Bro
this
was
is the
there.
same thing.
I went with my dad.
It wasn't when
Wow.
when we went and saw the manatees?
Or
Or not the manatees, the manta rays?
That
was
was
gonna say.
involving a boat. It was involving the manatees. I mean, I guess we had to take a boat to get out there.
Barbara
That's my favorite. That was my
Manatee.
favorite dive. My favorite thing that involved a boat is because we dove that boat, and it was really cool.
I thought it was going to be like the fact that I literally was throwing up off the boat for several hours.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that part. I mean, I had a great night that night, but you were throwing up through your regulator, which it's
That
it's not regular.
sucks.
It's not recommended.
It's very
I mean,
impressive, to
actually,
be honest.
it is what you're supposed to do technically.
That's so nasty.
So I
can't
mean, he
imagine that.
did it right, guys.
I guess.
But still, it was still one of the funnest dives. And I was sick as a dog the whole time.
Yeah, man, those manta rays were freaking dope. Like they would
Yep.
come up. Say we were sitting on the floor of the ocean, and they come in and they just brush across the top of your heads.
Nope.
where you're-
Nope.
They're manatees.
He's
dude.
out.
They're not manatees. They're
rays.
manta
Manta
rays.
rays.
Those are two completely different things.
Well,
One's
they're
a
not
mammal and one is not.
stingrays, though. They're not gonna
No,
stab
I
you
they're,
hard.
understand.
they're manta rays.
They're
But
not
is
gonna
this
Stever when you.
was this
Too
at
soon.
Or are
night?
they?
Yes, we did a night and a day dive.
Yeah, no. I have thalassophobia, which is the fear of the ocean. So there's no way in hell I'm diving to the bottom of the ocean to have a giant manta rays come anywhere near me.
He has
Do you know what we
flaccid
call that as scuba divers? We call that bitchitis.
phobia. Yeah,
Oh my god.
dude, night dives are fun, man.
Thank you, doctor.
Dude, they're my favorite.
Do you know what I call
What?
scuba divers?
Uh-oh.
Cool people.
Yeah.
Words I'm not going to say on this podcast.
Wow.
Wow, that's
So-
what you call
so-
them.
Some nice
Yeah.
things.
Words
He's
that,
not gonna-
Words
will
that I'm
say
not
on
comfortable
those podcasts.
saying on a recorded medium.
Wow, must be really nice given
Right?
the amount of shit
Give-
you
give
said
it-
on this podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay. Well, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye. See, that was funny because see you next Tuesday is a secret way to say cunt.
Okay. If you say
Yeah.
so.
It's not funny when you have to explain it to us.
Immature.
I was explaining it to the other people, but it is also Tuesday, so it
You-
is kind
you-
of funny.
You were also explaining it to us because we had no idea.
Well, was it funny for you then?
No, because
So
you had
was
to
it-
explain it.
Well, was it funny before I explained it?
No, it was funny after you explained it.
Okay,
When I
so it
thought
was
about it
funny
the second
because
time.
there we go. So it is funny because I had to explain it.
When I thought, hey, what a cunt.
Oh my god.
Let's
Now-
insert some epic
now,
music.
Now RJ's gonna be saying cunt to everybody when he's meaning see you next Tuesday.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
guys,
leave-
I'm-
I'm gonna leave work. Everybody say, see you, cunt.
you can't say see you cunt.
I'll
That
walk
would
by
be-
everybody.
That would be see you,
That's
see
right.
you next Tuesday.
Yeah, you just give them finger guns as you walk by and go, cunt, 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 cunt.
I'm just gonna walk down the hallway to each one of my bosses. Cunt, cunt, cunt.
All right. What
Luckily,
kind
the
of
last
epic
one's
music are
HR.
we looking for? Mystical again.
I don't know. You're the one that does it. There it is. Derek,
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Feywild.
welcome to the Feywild. You're a little confused.
Yeah, it's an understatement.
You entered a portal. You exited a portal, and you don't see anybody but Jake. Jake is but a few feet in front of you. Cum bucket floating over his shoulder.
I've brought you to my garden.
Feeling a little bit.
I'm out.
Does cum
I'm
bucket
out.
just like leak a little bit?
What you don't know is I
Oh.
hacked the system just so we could be together with KB.
Oh no.
He's
need an adult.
artificed a new attachment on the back. It's
Yes.
for your pleasure.
I need an adult.
It's ribbed
Oh my god.
on the inside.
But you look around, and the world around you is quite different from the one you left. It is a very luscious forest area, but most of the area is not green, but a series of purples and pinks and blues. Most of the plants are bizarre colors that you wouldn't expect. The sky above itself is a permanent sort of maroon and orange galaxy with these very puffy pink clouds that dot the sky. You have entered the Feywild. Jake, just a few seconds after you enter, you hear footsteps behind you. And
I
you
turn and
know...
shoot. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Make a dexterity save throw. You know that when you entered, Derek stopped moving in a similar fashion that Jaxon had before. You're not sure why all of a sudden Derek decided to glitch out. But when you all decided to choose portals, Derek never went into one, but is now entering into the Feywild just behind you.
Is there any sign of Billy Scolorito? Yeah, Derek doesn't know what happened to him either.
I don't.
Uh,
I just walked through a portal and now I'm here.
Correct. You just walked through a portal and you're here. There is no current sign of Billy Scolorito at the moment.
Max took him away from us.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He dusted him from Endgame, or
Snap.
or the
I
one
s-
before that, whichever one. I don't remember.
I
Infinity War,
collected
there we
all
go.
the Finity stones and I snapped my fingers and I said, I shall rest now.
And then I cut off his head.
You should have gone for the head of my dick. So the two of you, after entering the
Where his real
Feywild,
power is.
yeah, it's exactly that's where all my power is. After entering the Feywild, you immediately notice there is now the main quest marker that you should be following according to the game, and you also see RJ's location.
Okay.
Okay, that's good, but we don't see Jackson's location.
You do not see Jackson's location.
He's probably dead.
Yeah, he probably died.
Yeah, Santa Claus probably killed him.
Oh my gosh, you should have been there. That was such an awkward encounter between him and Santa.
You mean when Santa cussed him out?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's like, wait
the
a
fact
minute,
that
Santa
Jackson
Claus.
tried to trying to kill Santa Claus and then realized how much stronger Santa Claus is than him, and then he ran like a little girl. Yeah,
Gosh.
What a good time.
that was fun.
Okay. Well,
All
let's
right.
go meet. Let's go find RJ.
Yeah, let's go find RJ. I'm gonna send KB up. Give me eyes in the sky.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. As KB or as myself.
As KB.
Okay. I think that was my dog. If you heard that.
Woof woof.
I heard nothing.
Oh, good.
Mine was barking. I hope you didn't hear him.
Oh, maybe it was yours. I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure it was mine. What am I doing again?
A perception check with
That's the
KB.
one.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, 23.
23. You send KB up, and in your 720 picture monitor in your vision, you see there's a pretty clearly cut trail ahead in the direction of RJ. You can also see there's a bit of a clearing, a bit of a ways up, and even further, too far to see the details of it, but you can see evidence of it. You see kind of smoke rising from the forest below, and kind of looking at your mini map and looking in that direction, you can tell that that's probably where RJ is.
Yeah, there's smoke and destruction, so that's probably where he's at. This way, yeah? And
Why you talking like
Wonderful.
let's go this way.
RJ,
Yes.
you followed the mushroom men to their small village.
Yes.
They offered you to play a place to lay your head for the evening. And as you arrive, it's a pretty strange scene. It's a full camp, kind of more of a like a permanent camp, less of a settlement, more of a they've been here a while, but still living in kind of temporary style shelters. A lot of sort of lean-to situations. You do see in the middle of this sort of area that they've cleared out for their camp is a giant mushroom that appears to have been hollowed out, and you can see people walking in and out of it, like they've turned it into some sort of building. There are a number of small fire pits kind of around, and you see all number of additional mushroom folk. There are mushroom women kind of washing things in a small nearby stream, and you see a number of small, like, mushroom children running around playing games. And as you enter, they all kind of look in your direction, kind of confused, like, what is going on? And through this sort of weird spore network that you have tapped into previously, you can kind of hear them whispering to each other, like, oh my gosh, what is that? What is that thing? Why is that? Why doesn't it have any spores in its face? And they're kind of talking gossip about you. But you see the initial mushroom guy that you kind of talked with approaches you and says, if you follow me this way, we have a place you can stay.
Thank you. I would like to meet more of your people.
Very well. I shall gather them. And you see he like steps forward and puts his hands up, and spores release from his hands, and everybody kind of like just shoots their gaze in your direction, and like almost in unison, like they're all being controlled, start walking in your direction.
I pull out my horn and I start playing a tune, a friendly tune to them of solitude and kind of a joyful, welcoming tune.
Give me a performance check.
Performance. Trying to make my life easy. It's a 17.
A 17, you pull your horn out and you begin a small song with a little jig along with it. And a bunch of the small kids start dancing along, and you see some of the adults are like swaying back and forth and like doing little claps. And when you're done, you see a number of different figures bring these small offerings up to you of like little packages of food, and there's like berries and fruit and potatoes, a very large kind of vegetarian spread, and they kind of put it down at your feet and like scurry away afterwards.
As they're bringing food out, I take my trinkets out of my satchel and I start handing trinkets to the small children.
They take them and like immediately try to like chew on them, like they have no idea what this thing is, and they're just kind of like, whoa, I'm not but like obviously nothing happens to it, and they like run off and start playing with them.
Perfect.
You do see the sort of hunting party that you initially encountered go off, and they all enter the large mushroom in the center of this encampment.
After a few moments, I follow them into the center of the encampment.
Beautiful. We'll jump back over to our traveling duo. On your
It's
way
sleeping.
to RJ, are you guys just kind of trying to make a straight beeline shot, or are you trying to be stealthy? What's the plan?
Well, since
Depends
I see
what we
that
see on the way
smoke,
there.
I would think I would try to be stealthier.
Okay.
You know, since if RJ's having problems, which I assume is what the smoke is from, then
That's
I think
probably
we
a
would
safe
probably
assumption.
have problems because he's like 10 times our level.
RJ.
Yeah,
Because he's RJ and he's way stronger.
Exactly.
Exactly. Can the two of you give me stealth checks, please?
Oh, I'm not gonna go stealthy.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
In your bra. 19.
19. You like do a combat roll into the bushes and very silently jump from shadow to shadow. Derek, you only see him for brief glimpses as he kind of like jumps from one place to another, trying to hide his location. What's your plan, Derek?
I'm just looking around. I'm in the Feywild. I'm a druid. I don't know. I'm looking for neat nature things.
Cool.
You
Go
want to
ahead
keep my
and
eye?
give me a perception check.
Okay. A 22.
A 22. You start looking around. A lot of this flora is incredibly foreign, alien almost. It's so different from what you're used to that you can't help but kind of go up and touch it and feel it and kind of see like why it is the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize that some of these aren't even plants.
Oh.
You realize like, oh, this looks like a plant, but this is just like a really slow moving creature. Like
Oh shoot.
this thing that almost looks like a tree is very slowly, like the roots are lifting out of the ground, like almost imperceptibly lifting out of the ground and moving like legs and feet,
Oh shoot.
moving through the forest. And as you kind of are looking around and see how much more life is here than you had originally anticipated, what is your armor class?
13.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
You are grabbed around the ankle by some sort of tentacle and are yeeted up into the air. I need you to give me a... Let's see.
I would like to shoot the tentacle.
I need you to give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay. An acrobatics dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you, as it yeets you up into the air, you manage to get free and do a backflip and land back on the ground. But you do see this giant, almost piranha plant looking flower rears its head from the ground over you, and it's huge. The head of this thing is like 6 feet wide, and a series of tentacles start flailing about and start whipping in your guys' direction. I need the two of you to roll initiative.
Oh my
Also, I
God.
can hear myself
No. You can hear
in
yourself?
someone's audio.
Can you hear it now?
Who is it?
Probably Jake's.
It might be mine.
Is it?
No, you're not lighting
I
up when
can't
that happens.
hear anything in. Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Okay, RJ, can you roll a d6 for me?
Yeah. I can roll 2 of them if you'd like.
Nah, just one's fine.
Okay.
Roll 3 of them. We'll use the lowest one.
That's a 2.
2. You go ahead and roll initiative as well. You will be able to reach the party in 2 rounds.
Wait, how do I know they're in trouble?
In the event that you learn that they're in trouble.
Oh, okay.
So it will take you 2 rounds, and your initiative will be what you rolled when you get there.
Which is a 16.
Okay. Let's see. Starting at the top, let's roll for this thing as well. Great. All right. So we got a 13, a 5, a 16. All right.
It was really good. Oh, I should probably rejoin as a player.
Yeah. Why do you keep trying to play as me?
Well, he's really trying to play with you.
Aw. I don't know if I'm flattered or scared.
Yes.
You probably should
Or
be scared.
aroused.
Yeah, that's probably true. All the above. Okie dokie. First up, RJay, if you could give me a perception check. And I'm going to make a perception check for the people around you.
Make it super hard, at least.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my gosh.
you are not very close.
That's a 23.
Okay.
I have a plus 13 to perception.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you enter into this giant mushroom and you see the sort of hunting party that you originally went with go to one of the ends of this room where there's a shaman and like there's a fire pit and they all sit down and the shaman starts with like sort of this, shamanistic headdress and a staff is like swaying back and forth and starts throwing things into the fire in sort of this weird ritual. So it's hard for you to hear anything outside of what's going on in here. That will be Derek. Derek,
Wonderful.
you are about 10 feet away from the main body of this large carnivorous plant.
Okay. So it is a plant.
It is a plant.
Admit.
I mean, technically, per the rules of Dungeons and Dragons, it is a plant. Your mom's a plant. What would you like to do?
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and. You know what? I'm just gonna start off with a scorching ray.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, come on.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's a with. Is it with? Question. Oh.
Is that like damage or is that 2 hit?
I'm not sure. I think that was to hit.
It's damage. Oh
Is
no,
it?
it's 2 hit. Yeah,
I
you're
think that
right.
was to hit. Yeah. So
I think
I'm
you,
assuming this natural
shot
one
me.
is just missing.
Just missing in your dreams.
Aw.
As
Maybe
you
give me
go
options.
and
Never
you
mind.
shoot a scorching ray off, the plant manages to sway just out of the way and it hits one of these really slow-moving trees behind it that you saw. And you see it slowly starts turning towards you.
I'll be
Great.
here in like
Pissed
5
off
hours.
the entire Feywild.
Yeah, you're just slowly
You've-
pissing everybody
you shot
off.
your load on the sacred tree.
Well, I'm already deep in this shit. Let's keep going.
Let's
All right.
go.
I'm gonna
Quick,
attack it
stroke
again.
the
with
wood to
sand.
make
Oh,
it
there we
right.
go. There's a nat 20.
Oh, cool. Now
Oh.
one to a nat 20. Beautiful.
So let's see.
With that nat 20, let's go ahead and get some battle music going.
Oh, he wants battle music now. Okay. Let's see. Very Final Fantasy-ish.
You're welcome. All right.
What's the damage on that nat 20?
Well, it's only gonna be 2d6, I assume, right? Or am I critting on these spells?
Well, yeah, if you roll to hit, you still crit.
Wonderful. Well, is it double the dice or just double the result? What is
Uh,
doing it?
You
That
can
was a
either
dice.
roll 2d6 and take the total and double it, or you can roll 4d6. It's up to you.
Let's do 4. That's 17
17
damage of
Nice.
fire.
Fire!
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. If you call in the next 30 seconds,
A
You
24
get
to
knocked
hit.
prone.
24 hits.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna give this silly piranha plant looking thing 5 more fire damage.
5 more fire damage. Okay. With the first miss, you kind of get in the groove of how this thing is moving. You fire off a second one. You nail it right as it opens its mouth, almost in a video game style, which makes sense considering you're in one. It opens its mouth and you see there's the weak point, and you fire off into the mouth and it screams out in this weird guttural scream, and then you shoot off another shot, hitting it, dealing quite a bit of damage to it, but it still seems fairly hardy. Its health bar drops about, I don't know, an eighth.
Oh boy. It's a little beefy.
Not direct math, but you know,
Alright, I'm
That's
gonna go
the
ahead
estimate.
Direct hits.
guesstimating my math.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and fall back as I fire off my last shot.
You fall back.
So an eighth, that means it has an eighth of its health left.
No. I know math enough to know that that's not right. I may not be a professional math guy, whatever those are actually called.
But I know
Mathletes.
what love is.
Oh, right, mathletes. That will now be the plant's turn. The plant is going to attempt once again to grab onto you with its tentacle.
From how far away?
It has reach.
From how far?
10 feet. If
Okay.
if it was about 10 feet away, if you take a step back, it'll get the attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, it can. Okay. That's crazy.
From your turn.
Never mind then. I guess I'm not moving away.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it like
yeah,
a man. Take
It
it.
has a reach of
Take
10
the
feet.
vines.
Alright, bring it.
All right, so it's gonna. Does a 15 hit?
Sure does.
All right.
We're not RJ's level.
It's
Not
gonna
yet.
do 6 bludgeoning and
Oh, nice.
6 piercing damage. And I need you to make either an acrobatics or athletics check.
I'm still in Kriege's form. I'm gonna swap places with him. And, take all-
Unfortunately, he's not Godborn, so.
Damn.
well, then I'm just gonna use my shield and block it.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that's a 6 acrobatics.
Unfortunately, that does not beat the 13 you had to make. You are now considered restrained. So your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attacks, and all attacks have advantage on you. You also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Sweet, now's my chance to kill him.
It's actually going to use its second tentacle to.
Oh my god, I have
actu-
multiple tentacles.
Actually, let's see. Let's make a perception check for it to see if it can
No,
see
it
where
doesn't see me.
to see if it knows where you are.
Oh,
it
it
doesn't
knows.
even know I'm there.
I'm gonna
Why
tell
would
him
it
where
be
you are.
looking for me?
It has a passive perception of 11, so I'm going to say it does not know where you are
Damn.
because you rolled high enough. So it's just going to attempt to eat Derek.
Oh man.
It's going to be a 22 to hit. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That'll do it.
It's only going to be 8 piercing damage. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You said 8?
Correct.
Constitution.
And its belly may be the safest spot for you.
It may be. That's 15.
That is exactly what you need to hit. You are not poisoned. Good for you.
Oh, good. So I'm in its mouth though.
You're not it's not eating you, but it has bitten you, and you are still restrained.
Ooh.
Is
Dude,
it
you
a
could do way more
large
damage if you were in its mouth.
creature?
It's a plant version of the Kraken.
How many
Uh-huh.
hexes or how many spaces would this thing be
How many
taking up,
hexes?
I guess?
It is a large plant. It would take up four squares. Okay, that's gonna be its turn. Jake, that's you.
Okay. So I'm gonna have KB fall to the ground and transform into his flamethrower.
Okay.
And I want to do the angle so I'm not shooting where Standby is. And I'm not gonna
Okay.
flame him.
All right.
A dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw. Well,
Man, I really wish this was Pathfinder because then he would have or not disadvantage, but he'd have.
well, here's the thing. He has
What?
a speed of 0, and it doesn't explicitly say he fails all dexterity saving throws.
But he
I'm gonna.
can't move.
But he can't move his body. He can move like from
My
where he
body!
is. He can kind of sway. So I'll give him a dex saving throw with disadvantage. That's a 2.
Yeah, so
So-
basically KB falls to the ground and transformers himself into a flamethrower, and then squirts his load of, KB juice all over
Gross.
the ignites.
You need to get a transformer soundboard sound so he'd
Oh,
yeah,
Except for it needs to be
Beautiful
like,
sounds.
it needs
Wood.
to be transforming wood.
Plonk, 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 plonk.
Do you think Transformers, if they were to show up in like the 1800s, would turn into giant wooden sailboats
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, and carriages.
That tracks.
and carriages? It'd be dope as hell.
And those one big wheeled bikes.
Yeah, exactly. Be the most buck wild looking transformer.
That's 13 fire damage, by the way.
13 fire damage. Beautiful. KB blows his napalm load all over this giant plant, and you start to smell a pretty pleasant smell of baked vegetables in the air.
Mm.
RJ, you enter in the large mushroom, and the party that you originally came in with motioned you to come sit next to them, as this shaman is doing some sort of ritualistic dance over the fire and throws things into the fire, and the fire flames up, and you see the smoke forms different like shapes of animals and things, and they kind of offer you a seat next to them.
I take that seat next to him.
Okay. You take the seat next to them, and you see they begin passing around a bowl with some sort of liquid or substance in it, and they all take a sip from it and then pass it to the next person. And eventually the bowl comes to you.
I question what's in the bowl because I tell them that I have allergies to certain medicinal objects.
Certain dietary restrictions.
I have certain dietary restrictions.
That have known to spike anger, and I do not want to cause any problems in their abode.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
This is not deception. This is honest.
Okay, then give me a persuasion check.
Deception check. You liar.
It's 29.
Jesus.
They look to you, and for a second, you can see this look of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Disrespect. This look of disrespect, and then when they like look into your eyes and can see you are being genuine with them, and they like go, "This is the blood of our ancestors." It
Damn, I
is-
already hate mushrooms.
It is mushroom, as we are mushroom.
I'm gonna regret this. What color is it?
What color
It's kind of a purple with sort of, you know how like oil, like motor oil has that weird kind of like glittery like color change.
Iridescentness.
Motor
It's like an iridescent oily purple.
That'll get your motor.
Do I recognize any change in the ones that have already taken a sip of it?
You see, after they've taken a sip, they have all closed their eyes and are like very slowly swaying back and forth, almost in exact unison with each other, to the beat of the shaman's kind of chant.
Now, have they all taken a sip of it, or are there still some to take a sip of it now after I do?
There are some that still need to take it.
How many?
2.
Maybe the music, battle music shouldn't be.
I like what you were trying to go. I like what you were trying to go with.
I don't know which one I don't know which one I want to do. I take a sip of it.
Okay. First, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And I take my pants off as I do so.
This is how we do it in my country.
Oh my god.
Constitution saving.
Yeah.
The 19.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool. As you take the sip, and before you fully swallow, you start taking your pants off. Thankfully,
Oh my god.
you can't be fully nude. The game won't physically allow it. A loincloth appears as you take your pants off. But you sit back down.
But it's just a little itty bitty loincloth, right?
Right. It's so
Okay.
small. It's basically a G-string.
Okay.
As you sit back down, you can't help but feel your eyelids close. Not in like a it's forcing you, but like you really just want to. And as your eyes are about to close, you realize you are swaying in the exact same cadence as those who have taken it before you. And your eyes close, and as soon as they do, you are hit with this psychedelic kaleidoscope of color as you begin
Why is
tripping.
RJ always taking acid when when he plays this game?
Because Max is always involved.
That's
It's true. If you ever get it with me in real life, I'm gonna roofie all of you. You start. At first it seems like it's a trip, but then you realize you're not tripping. It's almost similar to the portal you entered when you first got here. You're sort of traveling, and just colors move in different directions around you. And after a moment, it settles, and you find that you are sitting in this same circle with these same people around you. Only you're not in your sort of physical form. You're in sort of this weird cloud form. And the others around you, sitting around you, that have also taken this, are also in this weird cloud form. Can you give me a perception check once again?
Do I see the marker for the quest marker?
It's still there, but it is way farther away. So it's like on your little kind of compass. It's a lot smaller than it was previously.
Okay, and I'm just going to use my passive perception for whatever, and that's a 23.
Okay, let me update your
That's also what I rolled, was a 23.
my little note knowing that your passive perception is 23 that I keep right here.
Like you didn't already know.
Well, I forgot to update it when you leveled up to level 10 or whatever stupid number you're at.
I'm at 18 now after hacking the system last session.
No, I don't remember that. Okay.
Sucks to suck.
As you are sitting there, you can feel pulses in the ground or whatever is around you. And you start to see these it's almost like what are the lights called? Dang it. Where it's like in all the
Northern
Halloween
Lights?
all the Halloween decorations, fiber optic. It's almost like these fiber optic strings are connecting you to everything around you. And as you are in this space and these sort of lines connect you to everything, you can feel Jake and Derek not too far away out of this camp being attacked as you are currently in this strange space.
Quit touching me.
Okay.
I feel
Am I
RJ inside.
able to communicate to my new mushroom friends?
With your con save, yes.
So I would like to express to them that my friends have come to join me in the Feywild, and they are being attacked by something, and they are in danger, and I need them to join me in a rescue mission to save them.
Give me a persuasion check.
About acrobatics.
No.
Okay, my persuasion is better than my acrobatics anyway. That's going to be a 22 to persuade.
With a 22, all of these sort of cloud figures turn to you, and they all just give a very solemn nod in unison. And as they do, you're almost sucked out of this sort of vision, like you're being pulled by the back of your shirt, and you are immediately like jolted back into your body. And they all look down at you as they've already stood up and have grabbed weapons, and they go, and they like help you up and go, let's move out.
Okay, and I accept their weapon that they give me, which is a +3 crossbow.
Nope.
And and I join them in.
Wow.
I join them in the
What a
pursuit
find.
to save my friends.
All right. So it'll take you about 2 rounds, like we previously discussed, to reach
It's been 2
them.
rounds.
2 rounds from the time that you discover that they are in need of help. So,
Okay.
being that you are at the top of the round, that is one. This will be 1 round. Once this is complete, 1 round to complete. Whole nother. So by the third
My next turn, I won't be able to do anything, but the one after that, I can.
correct.
Correct? Okay.
Derek,
Oh, shoot.
you are being chomped on. What would you like to do?
So I'm restrained. I'm being chomped on. Can I still do things in general? Like, what can I do? Or do I have to try and like escape before I can do something?
No, you can definitely still attack. You just have disadvantage.
Okay. I don't
You
want to.
you can try to escape from the grapple and restrain if you would like.
What is that going to cost me? A full action?
It will be a full action,
Okay.
and it would be either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
I'm going to attempt to reach in my bag,
Okay.
rust bag of tricks, that is,
Ooh, yes.
and pull out a fuzzy ball.
Roll that ball.
That's oh man. I was really hoping for something at a 5 or higher.
What do we get
And
with a 2?
An owl comes out.
An owl. Well, you know,
Woo-hoo.
fun enough, the owls have flyby, which could come in handy.
All right, and that's all I can really do, I guess.
Sorry. Excuse me. As you pull the fuzzy ball out and drop it, before it even hits the ground, it sprouts wings and flies to be just next to you. But this owl, as opposed to looking sort of like a regular, maybe brown or snowy white, has kind of turned a similar
Into a bear.
It's turned into a full bear. No, it's turned into this weird sort of iridescent color to match the Feywild around it. It seems like
Ooh.
the tan bag of tricks has adapted to the area that you are currently in.
This is weird. It says I can use a bonus action to command how it moves and what action it takes on its next turn. So I guess I'm going to use that.
Well, its next turn being that it goes directly after you, correct?
It says it goes on my turn, but
Yes,
Well-
it goes after you. That's its next turn. That's the answer you want, Derek.
Right. So if you use your bonus action, say do this, it will
Yeah.
immediately, on its next turn, which is immediately after you.
wonderful. Then I'm going to do that.
Okay, what are you going to direct it to do?
I'm just going to have it make a talon attack.
All right. Go ahead and roll for that.
So that's going to be a 5 to hit. Well, technically an 8, I guess.
Unfortunately, that is still a little too low. You see it goes and tries to attack at this large flower, but its talons don't seem to pierce its very thick skin.
Mhm.
Hide is the wrong word, but sure, skin.
Foreskin is what you're looking
It's
for.
there we go. It's foreskin. Sorry for the
Because
mix up.
it's the outside, so it's the foreskin.
That's a good point.
Uh-huh.
All right. That is going to be the plant's turn. The plant. Let's see. Plant is going to attempt to slam. Sorry, the plant is going to attempt to grab onto KB to stop it from being flamethrowered. That's a natural 1 for its first attack. And only an 8 for its second attack. It's rolling absolute garbage. What is KB's armor class?
Baby's armor class while he is in
Right.
this. His AC is 18.
Yeah, it's...
What?
Yeah. In cannon form, he's 18. AC 18 and a number of hit points equal to 5 times your artificial.
That's
right,
crazy.
because we homebrewed... We are allowing KB to turn into your arcane cannon, but doesn't get all of the benefits of being a homunculus while in cannon form. So you see the tentacles go and try and wrap around KB, but KB's flamethrower manages to burn the tentacles away before they're managed to grab onto him. That is now going to be Jake's turn.
Well, KB's pissed that he was attempted to be touched, and he didn't like it.
He doesn't like being touched.
He didn't like being touched by others.
You double check that.
Yeah, bonus action. So he's gonna flame him.
Okay.
So yeah, another.
That's hot.
Another dex
dexterity
save.
saving throw.
We'll do that with disadvantage. Oh, cool. I can just hold control and it will do it with disadvantage. What the heck? Let's see. That's going to be a 6.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. So,
Cool.
Let's give him sweet max damage. 16
Max
flame
damage.
KB's no joke.
Right on.
He's made of wood, so he hates other plants.
You know, that weirdly makes sense.
It does?
Yeah, because I didn't think it did. But cool, I'm glad that makes sense to you.
All right.
He was
you
made
see-
of wood, so I was placing him in the woods to be with his friends.
Turns out
Your
he hates
lore is
wood.
valid.
You see the plant's hit points, its health bar is just above half.
Okay, then I
it's
shoot it
almost
in the
at half.
face with my gun.
Okay,
Face adjacent, so I don't hit Derek.
sure.
Jason.
With a laser rifle. Oh shit! Now one.
Woo!
And you hit Derek.
Does a 12 hit?
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Hey, this is going to feel really good.
A 12 doesn't hit, and actually, it doesn't hit Derek. It hits the large
Oh
moving
my
tree
God.
that Derek previously hit, and as it does, you hear this giant rumbling sound,
Oh my God.
The laser was set
That's-
to stun. I swear.
and the rumbling starts in the trunk of this tree and transfers down into the ground, and you feel the ground start to
my
shake around you.
God.
Let me
We
go
are
ahead and
gonna
pull
die.
this up.
What have you done?
Me.
Yes.
What have I done?
You should have taken the laser bolt instead of ducked.
Oh my God. I can't do anything. I'm literally restrained.
It is going to make an attack.
Oh my God.
We're gonna insert it right here. I'm assuming that
Insert
was
it.
the end of your turn.
Just insert it.
No, I run away.
It's going to slam at you. Does a 24 hit?
What do you think?
It's gonna be 19 damage as a root shoots out of the ground and smacks you in the back.
Well, that's just rude. Wait, in the back side or just in the back?
No, it doesn't want to give you any sort of pleasure,
No,
so it
it's
doesn't spank you.
Oh my God.
Okay. I've been spanked. by a tree.
You've been spanked by a tree root. Okay. That is the tree's turn. RJ,
Yes.
by next round you will be ready to roll. You and
Okay.
the hunting party rush out of the large mushroom into the forest in the direction that you just instinctively know your friends are.
Okay, I'd like to communicate with my hunting party as we are traveling in that direction,
Okay.
questioning them on if they have allies nearby that we can negotiate safe passage, if we are coming up on their allies, kind of trying to gain knowledge to make sure that I don't make these guys my enemy by going straight into attack what's attacking my friends, or if there's a possibility that they can bring a stop to the fight upon our arrival.
Cool. They communicate to you that the only thing in the surrounding area are creatures that would love to just absolutely destroy them. They don't have any current sort of allies that aren't in their camp. And so whatever it is that's attacking them shouldn't be an issue to just wipe them out.
Okay. I graciously
Awesome.
thank them as we continue.
They all come on you in a ceremonious
God.
manner.
And I drink it up.
Delicious.
It's not salty
It tastes like chicken.
because they're mushrooms.
It has a strange umami flavor to it.
Mmm.
Derek, that's gonna be your
Umami.
turn.
Tastes like Wagyu beef.
It tastes like umami.
My turn? All right.
Yes, Derek.
From my restrained, bitten position,
Yes.
I'm going to reach into my bag of rust bag of tricks,
Okay.
pull out another fuzzy ball.
When you pull a second, does it make the first disappear?
It doesn't say that, so I
It
assume
doesn't.
that.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and do it. I'm gonna just double check the wording because I also believe that's the case. I just
I-
want to know if
I can read it to you, but
how
anyway,
many
all right.
how many you can pull out at a time.
3.
3.
This is once I pull out 3, I can't use it until the next dawn.
How often
I see.
Can you pull out?
Yeah, is your pullout game strong or not?
Not that
As-
often.
as often
let's
as
be
he
hon-
needs
I
to.
gotta be honest. Okay.
As often as he
6.
needs him to.
Okay. I pull out this fuzzy ball, and as I release it, it turns into a giant boar.
Sick.
Yeah. Oh man, get them
Boar's
truffles,
gonna
boar.
dig the roots out of that.
Yeah. He's gonna give him the
Dark
truffle
lands
shuffle.
Giant boar. Wonderful. That's much. What a difference! Holy cow! That owl had
Too bad you don't have a giant duck.
I
They're
know.
badass.
That owl has 1 HP and can deal 1 damage on an attack.
Yeah, man. You gotta watch out for
Yeah,
the
giant
owl.
boar
This-
is nothing to joke about.
Yeah, this is Boris. What's up? All right.
As you drop the fuzzy ball, it sort of spins like when you take a ball and you like roll it in reverse, and it shoots forward onto the ground, turning into almost like a Dawn fan, like at the beginning
heck
of
yeah.
the Pokemon 2000 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Pokemon 2000 or Pokemon the
Nerds.
movie?
Yeah.
And transforms into a giant boar with these huge, thick tusks that come out. And in a similar fashion to the owl, it's not sort of the normal coloration that you would see. It has like strange rainbow fluorescent kind of razorback hide.
Nice.
And is very much in the mood to dig up some roots. Is that all you're going to do?
I'm going to command the boar to attack the plant.
Awesome. Are you going to have it attack the flower that is attacking you or the
flower.
tree? Okay.
The flower.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, he's going to make a. Oh, wait, let's see. Damn. Okay, he's not going to charge, I guess. Okay, he's going to do a tusk attack. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right,
What's the boar's name?
that's gonna be. Whoops, he doesn't have a name yet. 11 damage
11 damage. Nice.
of slashiness.
Okay. The boar rushes up and digs its tusks down into the base of this thing and rips a big gash in the sort of central trunk of this piranha plant flower. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Are you going... I'm assuming you can only use your bonus action to direct one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So the owl... And
I
this
think-
is a point that RJay has usually brought up, was that they act in accordance to... Let's see.
If they
Use a-
aren't
you-
given instruction, which he already had given him instruction, they would act like the creature would naturally act.
Okay, it says
Yeah.
what action it takes on its next turn, or give it a general order such as attack your enemies. So we can retcon that you said attack this thing. So
Yeah.
you don't need to continuously use your bonus action, but you can go ahead and roll for the owl.
Sure, why not? Let's do this silly roll. Oh damn!
Nat 20.
Wow.
Nat 20.
The owl
Guess
shows
what?
you who's who.
For
Guess
2
what?
damage.
Who's
That's
who.
well. Is it even? Because the damage just says 1. It's not roll. It's just 1.
It's just one.
Just
Uh-huh.
1.
Woof.
And so it doubles, right?
Yes, it would
Does
double.
it? Sure. All right.
For
cool.
2.
I'll take that.
This does a solid 2 damage. You see the owl goes down, and there are these strange little fruit that are kind of growing out of the head of this weird plant, and it just plucks one of the fruit out of its head.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It was
That's
Johnny.
gonna be
Eats
It
it
was a
and
pit.
turns
And-
into an owl bear.
and
Oh my
turns
God,
into a
yes.
giant owl bear, and then immediately it explodes in a explosion of mushrooms and. No, that's not
I like
true.
it.
Okay, that's gonna be the plant, the giant flower. The flower is going to use one of its attacks to try and grab the boar for a 13 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. So the boar will take 6 bludgeoning and 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I need it to make an athletics or just a straight strength check, unless it has. I don't think it has any sort of proficiencies or anything. Yeah, no.
A strength check.
Yeah, so just make a strength check with its strength.
That's a 21.
Yeah, it goes to try and grapple this thing, but the boar manages to like wriggle itself free, and unfortunately for the giant flower, does not seem to grapple it. With you in its other tentacle, he's going to
Oh no.
slam you against the ground.
Ugh.
That's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, you guys.
Don't die,
and-
Derek.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. Why? I don't wanna. An 11.
Unfortunately, 11 fails. You are stunned until the end of the plant's next turn,
Wonderful.
meaning you are incapacitated, you can't move, and can only speak falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attacks against you have advantage. But that was already the case.
My final message. Save the world.
Save.
Goodbye.
Jake, that is going to be your turn.
All right, good old KB's gonna shoot his load again on this flowery plant.
All right, we'll make 2 more dex saves with disadvantage.
How
It's gonna be
close is KB to that plant?
Close enough. That's going to be a 14.
It's my spell DC.
Rip.
Okay, half damage it is.
Oh, you stupid plant. 9. So 4
9.
or 5.
4. We'll round.
We'll round up to
Damn.
6.
We'll round down to 4.
All
Round
right,
to
then I'm
1,000.
going to laser rifle it in its little berries.
Okay.
Aim for the
In
mouth.
theory.
It's a bigger target.
Oh yeah, a 26
26 will definitely hit.
for 17 radiant damage.
17 radiant damage. Okay. This thing is looking quite beat up as your laser rifle shoots into the main stock of it and shoots a perfect laser hole through the stock, allowing you to see the light on the other side. Anything else from you?
No, that's good.
That will be the tree's turn. The tree is going to attempt to whack you once again.
No,
That's gonna be a
I give it some miracle grow. It's fine. We're friends.
That's gonna be a natural 1. It goes to swing into you,
Wow.
and it misses, and it actually hits a different tree, and
Oh
you
my
hear
God.
this second groan, like, "Mm." And another tree on the other side of you starts to slowly turn in your direction, but hasn't entered initiative yet.
I
Wonderful.
don't know if that's good or bad. All right.
RJ,
Yes.
at the end of your turn, you enter the combat. As you rush up, using the last of your sort of action economy to reach this space, the scene in front of you is quite chaotic. There's a large flower that is trying to eat Derek, who at the moment has a look of terror in his face as he can't move. There's a large sort of fluorescent boar digging the roots out of this large flower, with a owl picking the fruit off the top of it. KB is full flamethrower mode, trying to light this thing up, and a large tree is currently trying to whack Jake. As you and the hunting party,
Typical Tuesday night. Yeah.
yeah, just typical Tuesday. You and the hunting party enter the initiative.
Do we get to attack this turn then?
I allow you a bonus action.
I bonus act in. I don't have shit to do with my bonus actions. I'll use my. I use my steady aim as my bonus action.
Okay. So your first attack next turn, because you are staying still, will have advantage.
Oh wait, hold on. I can't use that. Just kidding. Because I've moved. I've moved this turn.
That's right. You've already moved. You could bonus action hide.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is hide so I have advantage on my attack.
Great. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Really?
If it's less than 30, you fail.
Oh
How
my
about
god.
31?
He gets
Which
a
was
nat,
also a nat
he gets
20.
Which is a nat 20. Beautiful. You fully disappear. No one knows where you went.
It doesn't.
Well,
He
I
doesn't
would
even
have
on
said
our
something
map
that I saw him,
indicator.
but obviously
He's
I don't
just
see
gone.
him.
Yeah. You rush up and everyone's like, RJ! And then you just are gone. Okay, that's gonna be Derek. You are stunned.
Hell yeah.
But your boar and owl are not.
All right. They're gonna wreck this stupid plant.
Wreck it. I'm going
Let's see. He has so much health, it's crazy. Okay. He's gonna attack again with his tusks.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That's gonna be for 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Okay. This thing is looking pretty messed up.
It's not dead yet. Damn that freaking. Anyone got any Roundup?
I sure do.
I would like to hack the system and add Roundup to my inventory.
You can certainly do that on your turn.
And then
Alrighty.
The owl's gonna attack for a 17.
That hits.
That's
For
one
another-
more damage.
One more damage. All
Plucks another 3
right.
off the top.
That is now the plant's turn once again. He is going to attempt to swallow you.
Oh god.
I bet he does.
And
I don't think I make it, guys.
which you can't do anything about because you automatically fail strength and dex save throws. You are going to take. You only take 2 poison damage as it just swallows you whole.
Good.
And you are still. At the end of its turn, you are no longer stunned, but you are still restrained as you're kind of, stuck inside of its throat.
Awesome.
It's deep throating you at the moment.
It's deep throating you. Jake, that is now
Not like
your
this.
turn. Not like this.
Not like this.
He went out the way he likes it. All right.
The butt?
Deep throated.
I'm
Give me a
dying.
minute.
Okay.
I gotta crawl that way first.
All right. Well, I'm going to die. But first, KB's gonna shoot his load again.
Oh my god.
So I need another dex save.
All right. You took away all the noises.
No, I got it. It's here.
Oh.
It's just not for you.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
god.
messed up.
I know.
KB doesn't make that noise, man. Come on.
Well, that was a natural 1 and a nat 20. So, nat 1.
Wait, why are you rolling 2? Which 2 am I? Am I hitting the tree now too?
He's rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha. Well, good for the disadvantage because he could take this. 5.
5 damage.
Is it dead?
Still up.
Mother. Alright, I'm gonna shoot it with the
But it's got just a little sliver of HP left.
Eat dicks, 27.
Oh, because
27 hits.
11 radiant damage.
11 radiant damage. Jake, finish him.
I set it to full auto. And I carve out a Derek shape in the plant, and Derek falls out.
Please don't miss.
You go full Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. full repeater mode as you carve a perfect shape of Derek in the stalk, and as it does, the head of this giant flower falls off, and Derek slides out, covered in a green goo, with a look of just complete satisfaction, as you're not sure if the goo came from the plant or from Derek.
Whoa. I'm not into plants, all right?
You're not into
Yeah.
vines?
Quit projecting
No.
yourself, Max.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Anyway, Jake, anything else for you?
Hmm.
I'm gonna hack the system.
Did you already use your bonus action for KB?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nice try.
I'd like to
that's
use
gonna
my
be-
bonus action.
Oh, the bonus.
about
I
second
forgot about
bonus?
that.
I thought I
Oh,
got
yeah,
three
what about
actions
second
in the
bonus?
menu.
He doesn't know about that, Pip.
Oh, right. I forgot you're a halfling. You get second bonus.
Yep.
Just kidding. The large tree is going to attempt to hit you once again for only an 8 to hit. It swings wildly in rage and misses. RJ, that is now your turn. You watch as the large flower is destroyed by Jake, but there is still a large tree that is attacking.
I whip out my light crossbow,
No, be
Okay.
nice to the tree.
Plus
He
3.
didn't mean it. It's not his fault.
I know.
my +3 light crossbow, and I take a shot at the tree.
Okay.
For a 23 to hit
A 23 most certainly hits.
for
Holy
40
hell.
damage.
You shoot into the tree,
Maple syrup squirts out.
and a bunch of maple syrup starts shooting out.
Yes.
And
I put
you
my mouth
see
on it.
its health bar drop, and you think, wait a minute, I did way more damage than that, and it seems like this thing might be resistant to the type of damage you were doing.
The sneak damage.
Yes.
Huh.
It's resistant to sneak damage. It's resistant to all damage done by RJ.
Okay,
Nice.
that makes way more sense.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I holler out to my army
Okay.
and instruct them to attack the trees.
Okay. They are going to make
The Lorax pops up and shoots you in the head.
Yeah,
and then I use my
Oh,
hide
shit.
action.
He speaks for the trees.
your hide bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make another stealth check. Another stupid hide. Yeah, there it is.
Oh
22.
my god.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a single roll for the party, the hunting party.
Okay. And he just takes that damage from all 13 of them.
No. They do hit. We're gonna roll 2d10, and that's how much they'll a combined hit for. So it'll be a 15 halved to 7. Uh-oh, what happened?
Sorry, my Discord keeps freezing. So they do hit. That was the last thing I heard.
They do hit, and they do 7 piercing damage to it
Each.
total. They're not as strong as you are.
Mhm.
Clearly, they're my friends. My friends
Yeah.
are never as strong as I am.
Wow. Derek, that's gonna be your turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be my friends. I'd be their friend.
Right, that makes sense.
I'm gonna go ahead and for my action, cast Healing Word on myself.
Oh, smart.
Yes.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Tell yourself
Are
you're gonna
you
feel better.
kidding me?
He's like, feel better.
That is so fucked. I rolled a 1. All right. So I heal for 8 damage or 8 health, and then I'm going to. How far away is the tree?
It's only like 15 feet away from you.
And the boar, same basically.
Yeah, you're pretty much sitting right next to the boar as it was at the base of this
Okay.
piranha plant.
I'm gonna instruct the boar to attack the tree as I make my way away from the tree, as well as away from Jake.
Beautiful. Roll that
so,
boar.
Since he's more than 10 feet away,
Ooh, yes, he gets his
it's 20
charge.
feet. It's 20 feet. It's 20 feet. What's his speed? 40 feet. Okay. I'm
I mean,
gonna
yeah,
back-
he
back
could
him up
back-
5 feet.
Yeah, have him back
Yeah.
up.
All right.
There
So
you
that's
go.
what I'm gonna do.
Back up, pause the
Um,
ground, charges.
It's all right.
Beautiful.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that's going to be
Dig around its roots. Find the truffles.
find the truck. Oh my god, it's a good idea actually. 14 damage.
Okay. It rushes up and begins searching for truffles underneath,
No, not yet. You damn it, boar.
digging at the roots. Doing about as much damage as the whole hunting party.
Crazy.
Anything else from you?
That's it for now.
Okay, the plant is dead, so that is now Jake's turn.
I'd like to hack the system.
Okay, bonus action hack the system.
All right. Wait for it. $25.
25 will be successful. What are you attempting?
Oh. I'll tell you what I'm attempting.
Okay.
I would
do
like
it.
to hack the system and have the Lorax pop up and calm this tree down to make it our friend. It's basic programming.
So you're trying to spawn a creature.
You're
with
trying to
this-
spawn a creature that doesn't exist in the game.
Fine. I just thought it would be fun that way. Fine. I just want it to be friendly towards us.
Okay, I mean
to get
you
it
can
out of attack mode.
you can spawn this Lorax or try.
No, you'll make me roll higher.
He usually take
than
like 5 more
it's worth.
seconds longer to code it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Give me
attempting
another
to
round, guys. I'm working on the Lorax.
Hold on.
so you're going to attempt to make it no longer hostile.
Right.
Okay. Pretty simple. You'll have an 80% success rate. So just don't roll
Wow.
a 20 or lower.
Didn't. 91.
91. Very
I
good.
should have went for the Lorax.
A lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Probably.
Then I could have had a Lorax that follows us around since we don't have Billy Scorito.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Oh,
And then I
see,
kill it
that
because
would
I
have been
can't
so
stand
much
it.
fun to have that character. Until we get sued by
you.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, exactly.
He's dead. It would be his kin that sued us.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah,
his
exactly.
estate.
They're already in enough litigation troubles at the moment,
That's
I would
true.
imagine. So, okay, you managed to reach into the code, and with a very simple flick of a few numbers, the tree goes from a large root about to swing down on you to you very quickly see almost like the code glitches for a second, where the root is about to swing down, and then all of a sudden it's no longer there. It's back on the ground in just a split second, and there is no longer a sort of hitbox on the tree, as it looks like a regular ass tree once again.
And I pour my cantina out for it.
You
Here
pour
go.
one out for
Who's
the
a good
tree.
boy?
The tree
I
just
pet it and it barks.
it gives like a very light purr as you pet this weird tree. As you exit combat and the battle music
What?
ends.
Uh-oh.
As the battle music ends, the hunting party surrounding or that approached with RJay all lower their weapons and attempt to look for you, RJ, and as they look around, they don't see you. But they communicate through the spores. Friend, where have you gone?
I step out from the shadows and say, I am here.
They all freak out like, whoa, what the?
And I hide again.
She's the one with the
They all
shadows.
bow down and start like, oh
my God.
almost to worship you.
And I say, take me back to your leader, for I am now your leader.
They all hoist you up on their shoulders, C-3PO style, with the Ewoks, and begin marching you back to camp. The two of you, what is your plan?
I'm like, do we follow him or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like this is turning into a cult type of deal.
All right, but just I look at him like, okay, but we gotta get the hell out of here before he goes too far.
Yeah. Is the objective in the direction they're going?
It is.
All right, I guess we gotta go this way.
Well, damn.
Well,
Perfect.
damn us all. And
As-
I think that means...
Yep. As RJ
Whatever.
is being worshipped by these mushroom people, Jake and Derek follow suit closely behind, making sure that nothing too crazy happens. And with that, we will end tonight's episode. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Not So Super Dungeon Bros Bromanji.
Bromanji.
If you would like to continue to support us, you can head over to our Patreon, patreon.com/NSSDBros. You can also find a bunch of stuff on our website, either NSSDBros.com or NotSoSuperDungeonBros.com, where you can find our Patreon, our Discord, some fan art. I think we have a link to some Season 2 merch, stuff like that.
OnlyFans account.
Our soon-to-be
Our
OnlyFans account.
soon-to-be fantasy OnlyFans account.
Yeah, you gotta dig deep to find that link though.
Yeah, you have to know exactly what corner of the page to click on. The icon is hidden, so
Mhm.
for you super sleuths out there,
Just message me on Discord. I'll tell you how you to get there.
yeah, you're gonna have to join the Discord to do that though. So go ahead and do that. It's free. You get to join the
I need
community.
to make a link
I love
now,
free
and it takes you a
things.
page that goes, "What's wrong with you?"
Speaking of the Discord, we yesterday we streamed on the Not So Super Dungeon Bros Twitch. Jake, RJ, and I, as we played
Ooh.
some Tom Clancy's Extraction, I believe is what it's called.
Rainbow Six Extraction.
Rainbow Six
But-
Extraction.
well, I guess
It is a Tom
it
Clancy
is.
game. We fucked up at the beginning, but towards the end we were having a good time. And I believe you can follow us there on Twitch as well in the event that we decide to stream some more video games.
Yeah, we'll probably stream video games a little bit more now. Now that Max
Because-
has joined the cult.
I've joined
Yeah.
the PlayStation cult, so
And as soon as we can get freaking Stambot to crack his out of the freaking dustbin, wherever it is, then we
Yeah.
could have a foursome, and it would be glorious.
Whoa.
yeah, he's gonna
Okay.
need to take it apart and clean it first.
Hey, we can
all
play.
the dust
I
that's
believe
built up.
Siege is 4-player, so
There we go. So you can go ahead and follow us on Twitch as well.
And we
Um,
don't completely suck at extraction anymore. We still suck, just not completely suck.
Not completely. We have to listen to whatever Jake says. Whatever Jake says to do, we do it. But other than that,
That's not true. I
And
just go off on my own so
sometimes
that
it
you
works.
guys don't get in trouble from the stupid stuff I do.
that's that is true. As long as we aren't directly next to you, we're usually fine.
Right. Remember that time you followed me and almost died?
Yeah, I regretted it immediately. But if there's nothing else, we will see you in the next one, and we love you very much.
hey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi guys, thanks for listening to the show, and it's that time where we shout out our most loyal fans, the Godborn tier, on patreon.com/NSSDBros. Thanks again for your loyal support, and here we go. Matthias S., the leader of the mages of Evrion. Joe V., the leader of the pipe layers in the great deserts of the south. Sierra D., caretaker of the Unicorn Ranch. Tatum W., High Elven Lord of the Artistic Bards. Tommy G., leader of the Swamp Pack. Mama T., the mother of goblins. Sarah K., the queen of the damned. And last but not least, Natalie W., the caretaker of Everwood. We really hope she has a good time. Love you guys. Thanks for being part of this. If you would like to have your name shout out at the end of every episode, join us at patreon.com/NSSDBros and join the Godborn tier. We love you. We thank you. We'll see you next time.